Today, we will introduce you to the guy who created the legend, the ultimate historical trailblazer. Many great warriors in history conquered the great wars, but one man was among them who just ruled the world, a Macedonian king whose ambitions knew no bounds. He carved a path of conquest across Egypt, the Middle East, the Eastern Mediterranean, and portions of Asia with unparalleled speed and tenacity. It's time to get to know Alexander the Great, the original great man. Birth of a demigod. Legend intertwines with history in the tale of Alexander the Great, a colossus whose birth was said to be divine, descending from the mighty Zeus himself. Born into the royal lineage of Macedonia, Alexander's very existence seemed touched by the gods, imbuing him with the aura of a demigod from his earliest days. From the onset, Alexander's life was marked by extraordinary feats that hinted at the greatness destined to unfold. At the tender age of 12, he astounded all by taming a wild stallion, a task deemed impossible by seasoned men. This feat, symbolic of his indomitable spirit and unwavering determination, foreshadowed the legendary conquests ahead. Under the tutelage of Aristotle, one of the ancient world's greatest minds, Alexander's intellect was honed and refined. Aristotle's teachings fostered a curiosity and thirst for knowledge within the young prince, laying the foundation for his future endeavors. Yet, in the lesson of philosophy and politics, Alexander also imbibed the notion of Greek superiority. This belief would shape his actions as he embarked on his quest for glory. The tales of Alexander's upbringing are a prologue to the epic saga of his conquests, illuminating the path that led him to greatness. His story resonates with the essence of myth and legend, blurring the lines between mortal and divine. As he stood poised on the threshold of destiny, the world awaited the unfolding of his extraordinary tale, a testament to the enduring power of ambition and the relentless pursuit of greatness. The early years. At the tender age of 12, Alexander the Great displayed courage and prowess far beyond his years. In a feat that astounded even seasoned men, he tamed a wild stallion, a task deemed impossible by many. This extraordinary accomplishment was a harbinger of the greatness defining his future conquests. Guided by the wisdom and teaching of Aristotle, one of history's preeminent thinkers, Alexander's intellectual development was unparalleled. Under Aristotle's mentorship, he delved into philosophy, politics, and art, honing his mind into a formidable instrument capable of shaping history. Aristotle's teachings instilled in Alexander a sense of curiosity and ambition, igniting a fire within him to achieve greatness on a scale never before imagined. With each passing day, Alexander's resolve grew more assertive, fueled by a desire to leave an indelible mark on the world. As he embarked on his journey to conquer empires and forge an unrivaled legacy, the lessons imparted by Aristotle remained etched in his mind, guiding him through the trials and tribulations that lay ahead. Indeed, the bond between teacher and pupil laid the groundwork for Alexander's future endeavors, propelling him towards his destiny as one of history's most legendary figures. Alexander's complex love affairs. Roxana of Bactria, the daughter of a Bactrian, modern-day Afghanistan, chief, was Alexander's first wife. While his decision behind wanting to marry Roxana has been under debate for centuries, most historians agree that the marriage was a love match. Given that Roxana's father had a great deal of political influence over Sogdiana, an area Alexander wanted to take over, the marriage was also a political match. But in one theory, published on his death, Roxana was also rumored to have poisoned her husband out of jealousy. Alexander the Great was married to 2 other women over his lifetime, as polygamy was considered to be expected in Macedonia. The Macedonian army had captured the daughter of King Darius, Statera, and her mother after the Battle of Issus in 333. Alexander treated both women with respect during their captivity. Darius's daughter soon after became Alexander's second wife in 324 BC. Unlike his marriage to Roxana, the marriage was strictly political. Alexander's third wife was a woman named Parasatis, or Parasatis II. In a mass ceremony known as the Susa weddings, Alexander forced many of his officers to marry Susan women, most likely as an attempt to unite European and Asian socialites. The plan did not work, and many marriages performed at the ceremony ended in divorce. While historians agree that Alexander married Statera at the Susa weddings, Aristobulus, another Greek historian, claimed that the leader had also married Parysatis on the same day. Seductive Intrigues of Alexander. Behind the facade of conquest and glory, Alexander the Great indulged in clandestine liaisons that stirred whispers in the shadows of his court. Among the whispers, two names emerged, Barsine and Campaspe, mistresses whose allure captivated the Macedonian king. Barsine, with her Persian elegance and Greek eloquence, ensnared Alexander's heart with her gentle demeanor. Their forbidden passion bore fruit in the form of a son, Heracles, a testament to their fleeting union. Yet, the flames of their affair dimmed when Alexander's matrimonial vows beckoned him to Roxana's embrace. Offended and abandoned, Barsine retreated to the solace of Pergamon, leaving behind a trail of shattered desires. Campaspe, a hostage from Thebes, was entangled in Alexander's web of desire. Her beauty, immortalized by the court painter Apelles, stirred jealousy in the king's heart. Discovering the hidden love between Campaspe and Apelles, Alexander devised a test of devotion. In a twist of fate, he blessed the lovers, relinquishing his hold on Campaspe's heart. Alexander's hidden loves. In the shadows of history, whispers linger of Alexander the Great's clandestine affairs, shrouded in intrigue and desire. While his marriage to 3 women was known, the tantalizing rumors of his dalliance with men ignited fashion. Hephaestion, his childhood companion turned devoted bodyguard, shared a bond that transcended friendship. Theirs was a love veiled in secrecy, woven with passion and devotion. In the court's whispers, their forbidden romance flourished, hidden behind the guise of political discretion. Yet it was Hephaestion's untimely demise that shattered Alexander's heart, leaving him empty and longing for a love lost to the sands of time. And then there was Bagoas, the enigmatic eunuch whose allure captivated the king. In the sway of his graceful movements, Alexander found solace, indulging in whispered trysts kept hidden from prying eyes. Bagoas, with his mysterious past and captivating charm, danced his way into Alexander's embrace, leaving an indelible mark on his heart. The rise to power. Born into the Macedonian royal family, Alexander the Great emerged as the heir to a legacy of ambition bestowed upon him by his father, King Philip II. From an early age, Alexander was steeped in the grand visions of his father, who harbored dreams of establishing an empire to rival the mighty Persians. This aspiration, fueled by Philip's strategic insight and military prowess, became the cornerstone of his reign, setting the stage for Alexander's destiny. Philip's sincere desire to expand Macedonian influence and power resonated deeply with Alexander, igniting a fire within him to fulfill his father's vision. From the moment he ascended to the throne, Alexander embarked on a relentless pursuit of conquest, driven by an unwavering determination that would become his hallmark. Under Philip's tutelage, Alexander honed his leadership and strategist skills, absorbing the lessons of warfare and diplomacy with an insatiable thirst for knowledge. With each passing day, he grew more unwavering in his resolve to realize the ambitious dreams passed down to him. Alexander's unwavering and unparalleled determination propelled him forward as he embarked on his conquests, overcoming seemingly insurmountable obstacles with remarkable ease. His legendary campaigns would see him carve a path of conquest across vast stretches of land, from the eastern Mediterranean to the heart of Asia, leaving a trail of awe and admiration in his wake. In the crucible of conflict, Alexander would prove himself to be a worthy heir to his father's legacy, forging an empire that would be a testament to his unparalleled determination and ambition. In doing so, he would etch his name indelibly into history as one of the greatest conquerors the world has ever known. Conquest and Glory. Alexander's military genius shone brightly on the battlefield, where he orchestrated one triumph after another, solidifying his legend with each decisive victory. Whether facing off against the formidable sacred band of Thebes, or challenging the mighty Persian Empire, Alexander proved himself a master tactician and a fearless leader. His strategic brilliance was matched only by the prowess of his well-trained army, whose discipline and skill were the envy of his adversaries. In the face of seemingly insurmountable odds, Alexander's unwavering determination and cunning strategies paved the way for his dominance. He exploited weaknesses in his enemies' defenses, outmaneuvered their armies, and displayed a remarkable ability to adapt to ever-changing circumstances on the battlefield. His reputation as a military prodigy grew with each conquest, inspiring fear and admiration among his allies and foes alike. Alexander's tactical skill and daring were demonstrated when he defeated the Sacred Band of Thebes, a legendary battle force comprised of couples. It marked the beginning of his ascent to greatness, and earned him the adoration of his Macedonian soldiers. But his audacious campaign against the vast Persian Empire cemented his legacy as one of history's most outstanding military leaders. Challenges and controversies. Alexander the Great encountered numerous challenges despite his extraordinary achievements on his journey to greatness. Political upheaval and power struggles within his kingdom often tested his resolve. The turbulent relationship with his father, King Philip II, and the subsequent tensions within the royal family added further complexity to his path. Internal dissent among his advisors and generals occasionally cast shadows over his ambitions. However, Alexander's unwavering determination and indomitable spirit ultimately propelled him forward. In the face of adversity, he displayed remarkable resilience and leadership, refusing to be deterred by setbacks. Through strategic maneuvering and tactical brilliance, he navigated the treacherous waters of political intrigue, emerging more robust and more committed than ever. His ability to unite his fractured kingdom and rally his troops behind a common cause was a testament to his charismatic leadership and magnetic personality. Despite facing opposition from both within and outside his realm, Alexander's vision remained unwavering. With unwavering determination, he pursued his dream of conquering the known world, sparing no effort in pursuing his goals. Alexander overcame the obstacles that stood in his path through sheer force of will, solidifying his rule and establishing an empire that stretched across continents. His conquests reshaped the geopolitical landscape of the ancient world and left an indelible mark on history. In the history of time, Alexander the Great is a testament to the power of perseverance, determination, and ambition in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds. Legacy and enduring influence. Alexander the Great's conquests reverberated through the corridors of history, imprinting an enduring legacy upon the world. His ambitious campaigns reshaped the geopolitical landscape, spreading Greek culture worldwide. By embracing tolerance toward the peoples he conquered, Alexander laid the groundwork for the Hellenistic Age, a period characterized by cultural fusion and exchange. The Macedonian king's vision extended beyond mere territorial expansion. He sought to bridge the divides between civilizations, fostering a spirit of cosmopolitanism that transcended borders. By establishing new cities and blending Greek and indigenous customs, Alexander cultivated an environment where diverse cultures flourished harmoniously. However, the zenith of Alexander's empire was tragically short-lived. His untimely death at the tender age of 32 plunged his vast dominions into uncertainty and chaos. With no clear successor to maintain his ambitious vision, the empire he had painstakingly built began to unravel. The aftermath of Alexander's passing saw his generals vying for power, sparking a period of internecine strife known as the Wars of the Diadochi. The once unified empire splintered into competing factions, each vying for territorial control. Thus, the grandeur of Alexander's conquests gave way to fragmentation and instability. The Enigma of Alexander. Even in death, the enigmatic aura surrounding Alexander the Great refuses to dissipate, leaving scholars and historians grappling with the mysteries of his final days. Speculation abounds regarding the cause of his demise, with theories ranging from illness to political machinations. Some suggest that he succumbed to a sudden illness, possibly malaria, contracted during his campaigns in distant lands. In contrast, others theorize that he fell victim to the treacherous schemes of rivals seeking to destabilize his rule. Regardless of the circumstances of his death, Alexander's impact on the ancient world reverberates through the history with undeniable force. His conquests reshaped the geopolitical landscape, redrawing borders and forging connections between distant lands. The cultural exchange facilitated by his empire sparked a renaissance of sorts, blending Greek and Eastern traditions and fostering an era of intellectual and artistic flourishing. Though his empire eventually crumbled after his passing, Alexander's legend is a testament to the enduring allure of conquest and ambition. His name evokes images of daring military campaigns, grandiose aspirations, and larger-than-life charisma. Even as centuries pass, his story continues to captivate the imagination, inspiring awe and fascination. Even as centuries pass, his story continues to captivate the imagination, inspiring awe and fascination in those who seek to unravel the mysteries of his life and legacy. In death as in life, Alexander remains a figure of mythic proportions, his legacy woven into the fabric of history, and his name synonymous with greatness. Despite time, the enigma surrounding his persona persists, ensuring that his tale will be told and retold for generations to come, a timeless testament to the indomitable spirit of human ambition. These are the details on the most important man in history, Alexander the Great. How can a warrior idealize Alexander the Great throughout his life? Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section. So, for more interesting historical stories, hit the subscribe button to our channel, like and share the video, and I'll see you on the other side.